What's up, good people? So, the other day I was watching some videos pertaining to college degrees. You have some people saying college degrees are useless, and some people who are saying college degrees are useful. So, it got me to thinking, you know, the question that a lot of people may have is college degrees useful? And to tell you the truth, I don't believe there is a straight yes or no answer. Even with today, when people are advocating for STEM degrees over liberal arts, I don't even think that's truthful neither. If you look in San Francisco Bay Area, you have engineers, computer scientists, etc., that are legitimately making six figures a year. Listen to me now. They're making six figures a year, majored in STEM, and they're living in poverty or living with 4 to 5 to 6 other people in small bedroom apartments. Now, what am I trying to convey here? Personally, I believe that, in all honesty, that a degree is only as useful as what the person makes of it. So a person who majors in the liberal arts can very well do better in life than a person who majors in STEM, and vice versa. It's not a straightforward answer as in, oh, you have this degree so you will do well in life. And it's not even a matter of if a degree is in demand. If you look in the past, basically you getting a college degree used to be that everything was cool. Then people started to move the goalposts. Then it started to be, hey, if you majored in certain areas, let's say nursing, accounting, then you're perfectly fine. Now today, it's what? STEM and medicine. And even further, I shouldn't even just say today, but even further as of current, it is now just technology and engineering. No care for the sciences or no care for the mathematics. So, right now, you have a problem. You're trying to tell people to constantly go into this area, typically STEM. But here's a problem. And I don't know if this is a societal trick. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. But if you think about it, one of the main reasons why nursing and accountancy went down was because there was a push for it. And what happened? A lot of people got into those programs and then inflated, essentially, nursing and accounting majors, sorry. Now, in regards to STEM, that's essentially the same thing. There are a lot of people who are being pushed in STEM, and there are a lot of people graduating in STEM, but they can't get any jobs, typically people in the sciences and mathematics. Even further, for a lot of research and articles, there's not even a STEM shortage. You essentially had companies like Google, like Microsoft, like Apple, etc., who use some sort of accounting method or some sort of hiring method where they'll try to get people from outside the country and hire them at lower wages. Business is business. Let's keep it real. But what I'm trying to get at is that it seems to me, no matter what, at the end of the day, if you truly want to get ahead in life, it seems that at the end of the day, you have to be a business person. Doesn't mean you have to go for a business major like, business administration, management, or finance. It's more like you legitimately have to instill the business lifestyle within you. And I say this because, once again, the goalpost always moves. Post-World War II, anyone with a college degree, no matter what, get a job, full benefits, etc. Today, You could graduate at the top of your class, but if you don't have internships, if you don't have experience, if you don't have networking abilities, if you don't have a good network with you, because now they're asking for references. I've noticed that. Like, I've just started applying for some jobs, and literally every job I have applied to asks me for reference, which I do have, which is nice because I actually did network with a lot of people. But at the same time, that got me thinking, holy crap, you legitimately have to network now, like you do in business. You have to engage in sales to sell yourself like you do in business. You have to market yourself appropriately by wearing the appropriate attire for your job. You need to manage yourself. Obviously, that's a given. And the value that you're giving to the company is essentially you, the product or service. So everything you do in business, you're essentially doing as a laborer. The only difference is that you're not taking this initiative to do all of that by yourself to create your own business. I mean, no matter if you get a STEM degree, no matter if you get a liberal arts degree, it seems like, in all honesty, it does not matter until you get a business. So what am I trying to say? Originally, I said maybe in the beginning, but now that I think about it, I will still say maybe, because when you go to college, you get excellent networking opportunities. And it wouldn't really matter what degree you have, especially if you're rich. So if you want to start a business, you know what, going to college is a great idea to do a startup, but a degree overall, not really. So that's my final conclusion on that. Start a business, go to college to get better networking opportunities, and essentially, at the end of the day, whether you're a STEM major or liberal arts major, the only thing that matters is if you have a business or not. You could legitimately major in gender studies. I know, right? Gender studies, but if you're a person that eventually starts gets a business going, and you make a lot of money, maybe 6 figures, well, hey, it essentially worked. You paid yourself. You made it work. You know? Compare that to, let's say, a STEM major who goes to San Francisco, but still has to be essentially under the thumb of economic forces, which I don't know why people make fun of those social sciences, but you're under economic forces, and that STEM major is essentially getting their income pushed down. So those are my thoughts. Hope you guys leave a comment below, and that is all.